Who is Isaac Newton? Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician and scientist that lived from 1643 to 1727. He was referred to as the scientist that discovered gravity. One day, Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree minding his own business, when all of a sudden, an apple fell from the tree and hit the ground. Now, instead of just accepting what he'd just seen, he began to question it. What was it that caused the apple to fall? He concluded that there must be a force acting on the apple. He looked up in excitement to reflect on what it was he just discovered. As he did this, he noticed the moon. It rose the question, what kept the moon in its position? What kept the moon constantly rotating around the Earth? Newton concluded that if there was a force acting on an apple, there could also be a force that acts on the moon. He called this force gravity. Newton, aside from discovering gravity, also discovered the three laws of motion, which describe the relationships between forces and the motions of objects. Newton's first law states, an object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion at constant speed in a straight line unless acted on by an unbalanced force. An example of this could be a boy that is about to kick a soccer ball. The ball is at rest, and it'll stay at rest until the foot of the soccer player actually kicks the ball. Another example is the coin trick. You've got a coin, a cup, and a card. Now the coin sits on top of the card and will remain on top of the card unless you flick the card. And when you flick the card, this is a force which is acting, resulting in the coin falling to the bottom of the cup as it's pulled down by gravity. Okay, let's look at the second law. Newton's second law states the acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied. This is sometimes written as F equals ma, where the force F acting on an object is equal to the mass, which is m, multiplied by its acceleration. A cute example of this can be seen with these emoji balls of varying mass. We have a 1 kilogram, a 0.5 kilogram, a 2 kilogram, and a 3 kilogram. If we were to push all of these balls in one direction, the one which would accelerate quickest would be the 0.5 kilograms because it has less mass, therefore it will accelerate quicker if the same force is applied to all of them. Similarly, the 3 kilogram mass would accelerate at a much lower rate because of the fact that there is more mass. Newton's third law is the last law, is a law that states for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law can be seen in a rocket launch. Now what happens is you have the force of the actual thrusters pushing down towards the ground. This creates an equal and opposite reaction in which the shuttle is forced upwards. If you're looking for some fun activities on Newton's laws, why don't you check out Isaac's Bakery? There are fun activities, assessments, and even a small project for students, which all relate to Newton's laws. This can be found on teacherspayteachers.com. Check out the link below.